Hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews, Attilio, back here again, and today, we're just gonna do something different. I'm gonna just do another pickups video. This is stuff that I've happened to come across, stuff I've got at the flea market, stuff I got in some retro game stores I've been to, and stuff I've got online, and that's really just a small little casual video, so let's take a look at some of my recent pickups. And then at the end I'll show off a little project I'm working on. Alright guys, all I ask is that you please forgive me on this. This is kind of my first time trying to do something set up like this. So, let's get right into it. One of the things I had picked up, I was doing a show in Pennsylvania. This was a while ago, toward the beginning of the year, before COVID really hit. And at this game store, I found this. Inuyasha, A Feudal Fairy Tale. It's a PlayStation 1 fighter. It's cool. It's an interesting game. The fight mechanics are very, very odd. Very weird. I was hanging out with my dad the other day, and we were watching the premiere episode of Superman and Lois, and he just said, "Hey, you used to like Pokemon, right?" It came from a cereal box. One of my younger siblings, cereal just had this. So, you're all probably gonna hate me for this, but let's open this and see what Pokemon we get. I know, for all I know, this is sacrilege what we're doing here. Alright, well, the backs are the same. Hey, look at that. We got a Pikachu, a Wooloo, I don't even know this one, and Meowth? Galarian Meowth. Anyone who knows what gen these two specifically are from, please put it in the comments, let me know, because I have no idea. I've been out of touch with Pokemon for a very long time. Now, here's another thing that I find really cool. I've kind of already started customizing this. Game Boy Advance SP. It's a real wood overlay. The inside here, vinyl decal, make it look a little brass. And yes, this is an AGS 101. And if you're curious what the device it's in, well, one, not only does it make it a lot more comfortable to hold, this, you can see here, is the Gamester from Radica Game Changer. You see, I have 3 games in here. Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. You can see here Doom. And NES Classic Series Castlevania. So here, you see this? It's clicked on one. Pop that open. There's a little pass-through here. Look at that. Set there on Castlevania. Right? Now you have to turn it off every time you want to switch it. Up it to number 2. Throw it on. Yeah. This one definitely is Doom. Id Software, you can see. But there are just so many screens, like so many people associated with making this. I just always have to play a little bit of this anytime. Like anytime I boot this up, I just have to play it just a little bit. Alright, then click it to number 3. go, booting up, Legacy of Goku 2, here we go. Yo, who else feels nostalgic when they hear this? Listen. Yeah. I'm going to shut it off now because I don't want to get any kind of copyright claim, but that's this, and I'm pretty much never going to take this Game Boy out of here, and as you can see, it still has full clearance to everything it needs, everything that's important here. Yeah, so there's that. I ended up picking up also this game here, Batman Begins, Game Boy Advance. Looks phenomenal. Like, some people forget how actually powerful the Game Boy Advance is. It actually is more powerful than the Super Nintendo, if you really can believe that. You know, the Game Boy Advance can run 3D games. Yeah, I mean, they're very, very primitive 3D games, but there's a full Resident Evil 2 tech demo on a Game Boy Advance. It's crazy. But speaking of Game Boy games, I ended up picking up a reproduction cart of Shantae. I'll pull this out of the protector here. The Shantae for the Game Boy Color. Really cool. Yeah, just got it from Etsy. Now, if you're wondering, will this work with the Radica? Can you put Game Boy Color games in here? Yes and no. You see, if you look at the case here for like the shell for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, it's a full flat surface. Basically, there's no indent in here, so it pushes a little switch that's on the inside of the Game Boy Advance, which activates its Game Boy and Game Boy Color functionality. You know, you see, like if you look at the back here, you see those little notches. That's basically just to avoid hitting the switch. So you can do a little mod on the inside of the Game Boy Advance where you can kind of like permanently have that switch pushed in. But the switch needs to be pushed in to activate the Game Boy games. That being said, you know, I don't want to just have a little thing out here, so I made myself a case out of a cassette tape case. High quality premium photo paper. Just, you know, found some fan art online and a couple screenshots, as you can see, of the game, couple of stills. All fits in very nice. I kind of have the front art here set up. It's kind of similar to how a lot of the box art in Japanese Game Boy games looked. You know, they had the big black bar, Game Boy Color on the side, and then the rest is kind of just the American box art. Fan art, don't know the artist, found it on Google. I thought it looked really cool, so I used it. So kudos to whoever drew that work. Very cool, very good. Yeah, I make these on Etsy. I sell the Game Boy game cases. I print them off, set them up. I also include the cartridge protectors. I'll actually link that down below, my Etsy. Today, actually, I picked up a PSP. It's a 3000 model. In box. Box is a little beat up, a little ratty, but hey, it's a PSP in box. I picked that up from Lost Level Gaming in Cornwall. If you guys are in that area, you should check it out. So let's take a look. You can see here, there's the charger, there's the unit, the battery, and memory card are already in the PSP. This feels totally different than my original PSP, which is now in possession of a friend of mine. Long story, basically. We were at an anime con. I didn't have any cash on me to pay him back for dinner because he bought dinner this one night. And I said, hey, I'll give you the PSP that I have because you're going to play it more than I will. Little did I know there would be a game on PSP I would want many, many years later. And that game I have, which is kind of my holy grail-ish item, I guess you can say. A factory-sealed copy of Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the PSP. I don't want to admit how much this cost me. But it was one of the better deals I could find. So, here's something that may end up pissing off quite the deal more of you. Let's open this up right here for everyone to see. That's factory plastic. It's a whole lot different than the other plastic wraps. Pop this. Oh, that slid right out of there. Look at that. The UMD, the manual, take a little gander in there. Oop, don't you fall. That's a lot of money on you. Explaining everything. Yeah, you know, I love the Silent Hill series, and I'm having a hard time finding all the games. I'm watching a lot of really great stuff on Silent Hill, and, you know, I think one of the videos I watch the most right now is, like, the 6.5 hour, every game in the series review retrospective that, Jared from Avalanche Reviews done. Really great content, definitely look him up. Seems like a great guy, you know, one day I'd like to reach out to him and maybe say, hey, you know, would you like to help me on a review for something? I don't know. I also watch his, like, 7 hour and 45-minute-ish review of every Resident Evil, minus the 3 remake, which came out after that compilation came out, and then I exit that video, watch the 3 remake video, and then go back to the 7-hour compilation. Greatest Gaming Channel also has a history of Silent Hill, and this guy really goes in depth. So I would recommend checking them out too. He recently started covering the Resident Evil games, and I'm a big Resident Evil fan. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a comment, and I can do more videos like this, just nice, casual, you know, not set in my usual setup, and just very casual, very, you know, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get right to playing this. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, that's right, the little project I'm working on. Can you all guess what I'm gonna do with this Game Boy? And if you guys seen the Retro Future, have seen Elliot from the Retro Future, then you probably know what I'm doing. I totally got the idea from him, watching his video on him doing this exact same mod. Basically, taking an SP and an original Game Boy Advance and combining them into one. That's been taking some of my time trying to work on this, as well as increased editing duties. Now ECPW, the wrestling company that I'm associated with, we're working on an original movie. You know, do like a little like horror flick, you know, low budget, Ed Wood type, lots of fun. So that's taken up some time and production on my own content. as well as we just did a TV taping not too long ago, like literally like last week. We did a TV taping, so I'm knee deep in editing the 3 or 4 episodes from that taping. I am planning to get back to my own reviews soon. I just need to finish editing ECPW Adrenaline, as well as the videos I got on standby for my father's, for my dad's YouTube channel. I help him film and I edit his videos and upload them for him as well. Beaver Dam Lake Rustic Knives, really cool, like local blacksmithing stuff. You kind of want to see what small-time stuff he does there, and he's starting to get a following, and I'm putting a lot of time into making the production end of the work he does look better. Yeah, and most likely my next video is going to be covering an anime OVA that I actually really quite enjoyed, and I think is underrated and should have some light shined upon it. Again, if you stuck around for this whole thing, thank you very much. You're definitely some of the people who I really make this content for, and thanks for just chilling with me and having a little, couple minutes, 10-15 minutes in my everyday life, and enjoying some of the same things that I enjoy with you. And I'm also going to see if I can get some gaming content on. I want to do some Let's Plays of some old PlayStation 2 games I really, really like. Maybe like Gungrave or something. Definitely, I would like to do The Walking Dead. I know it's way past everyone doing Telltale's The Walking Dead, but I never really played much of it originally when it was coming out, and now there's just so much, and I'm like, let me give it a shot. Let me play through it, see it with my own eyes, and I hope some of you would like to take that journey with me. Anyway, this was Recall Reviews, and although I didn't review anything, I hope you had just as much fun as I did, and please stay tuned for more content very soon.